We're gonna have a damn good time. Hopefully I timed that right because I'm a little unsure with this new program. We're trying out OBS. Typically I use Streamlabs for my classic stream for most things, but we're gonna have a damn good time playing some Elden Ring. So we'll see how it goes. Shift it for a second. Nope. Sweet. Looks like it's in the right place, but for some reason it's off center. Let's check that. Hold on. Let's see if I can't get that working. So does the trick. Yeah, let's keep it windowed and there we go. We're all good now. Okay. Took a second, but figured it out. Okay. So we're doing 100 deaths or busts. Basically, if we hit 100 deaths, we have to restart. I mean, honestly, I'm not amazing at this game, and I haven't played in a while. So we're going to be kind of, you know, going in, and it's going to be a not blind, I would say, but like it's going to be going in a little rough. So we might have to restart once. We'll see. I'm debating whether or not we want to hit Melania on the way. I'm going to skip Rykard? I don't remember the names of the characters. They're all R names. They're all M names. I hate the namings in this game. It's such a pain. It genuinely is. But hey, we'll deal with it as we go. So overall, we're thinking we're gonna go. I say we. I think I'm gonna go with something close to a magic build. Not because we're trying to cheese, but just because I find that probably the easiest way of playing the game is going to be either, for me anyways, as a person who have played this game before, it's probably going to be a strength build or a Moonveil build. I feel like those are the two that I'm most comfortable with. And I still don't think I've done, like, from a level 1 done a Moonveil build. I've done like New Game Plus and used Moonveil. But I don't think I've ever finished the game with a full Moonveil build. So we'll see how that goes. I think that's what I want to go with. I really do like the Moonveil. Let's take a look. So we're going to be looking for intelligence and dexterity. This guy has some high dexterity, which is nice. Some high mind, some high vigor. Ooh, that might be the one I go with, honestly. Might have to go with the warrior. That sounds actually really helpful for kind of starting out. So obviously I've played this game before. I've played it a couple times. It's like, you know, I've put more hours into this than I have most other games as of late, just because I don't play games too much nowadays. I'm mostly a social gamer. So it's been something that, you know, I've put more hours in than most other things. Ooh. Okay, we don't need strength. We don't need we need dex, but no strength. This is really tempting. Dexterity and intelligence, although only 2 levels up before you get the ability to use the mace, and then we can kind of just cheese the dragon. That sounds really, really nice. The problem is it doesn't have good mind at all. Sorry, no, that's not the wrong. There we go. It's not bad mind. Okay, not bad mind. Good dex. Bad faith, bad arcane. That's fine. Intelligence is just okay. Yeah, so we'll start off as a dex build. I don't know. Let's go with that guy. That guy looks sexy. Keepsake. I feel like Golden Seed's the way to go. We're gonna go for a warrior. Age. Yeah, we'll just do mature. There we go. Okay. There we go. Beyond that, I mean, I'm fine with that look, honestly. I mean, it's not like we're gonna be seeing our face much anyways, because we're gonna wear helmets for most of the game. Okay. We have our keepsake, we have our origin. I think that's everything we need. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. It has officially started. we will we'll get a timer, or not a timer, but a overall counter on the screen here pretty soon, as soon as we start having problems. But we'll see how long that takes. Sorry guys, but I'm skipping the original cutscene. Mostly because I'm not sure if there's a... Oh, 2 swords, interesting. I'm not sure if there's music that plays in it, and I don't want to, you know, copyright shenanigans, so... I really am liking this new thing I have going. Let me check something really quick. I'm going to... sorry, I don't want to do that. Sorry. Give here for a second. Because that was some heavy duty glitching. Okay. I just want to check this real quick. It's good. Okay, there we go. Okay. Just double check to make sure everything was working. Sweet. May glitch again. Yep, it has that little, where is it, right here? The little line for some reason, so give me just a second, I'll fix that. I don't know why it does that. I think I know why it's doing it. It's just I'm gonna have to look up some stuff and see if I can make sure I get that fixed. And there we go. Ah, no, bad. Okay, Mr. Apple E, welcome, my friend. It's good to see you. I gotta remember how to play this game. Do I count this first one as a death? I guess if I die to the boss, then yes, it will count as a death. But if I actually win against the boss, which is highly unlikely, then I won't count it as a death. I wish I had some General Kenobi emojis for you, Apple E, but unfortunately, we're base level Twitch right now. Oh gosh. Yeah, I am so rusty, dude. I'm so rusty. Okay, there's our first death, guys. We might have to restart a couple times. We'll see how this goes. I'm honestly really excited to replay this game. Okay, for now, I'm just going to keep track of my deaths on my phone. And then once I have a full counter that I can add to this channel, because I haven't been able to do any stream overlays yet for the channel, I will add it on as a stream overlay, probably starting next week when we stream again. Honestly, I'm just going to use my calculator app because I'm lame like that. There, we have our 1 death so far. Okay, we have our flasks now. I'm not going to bother with the tutorial down there. I'm just going to go straight into the world. We'll see how this goes. I am genuinely worried about this. Because if we rack up too many deaths this early on, we're going to get just absolutely bodied throughout the game. Like, if I had done this run, maybe, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of when. If I were to do this, like... 3 months ago, I would be much more like, oh yeah, I got this. But, like, I haven't played video games, like, almost at all in the last couple of months. It's a good question, Apple E. So eventually I plan on doing both. I plan on having this channel be streaming on both, and I'm actually going to start streaming on both on the main channel as well. But with this channel specifically, I went to stream on YouTube, and I completely forgot that there is a system in place. I think it's to prevent bots from doing stuff on YouTube, where you have to basically request to live stream for your first time, and then it's like, oh yes, okay, you have 24 hours before you're going to be able to live stream. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I have a 24-hour timer, or rather at this point it's probably 22 hours at this point. But I have a timer going, and so that's why I ended up streaming late and starting late, is because I was just like, oh shiz, now I gotta set up Twitch right now and do Twitch instead, just so I have a way to stream today, because I do want to get this started today, and I just, I haven't played this game in forever, and so I really wanted to play it. So yeah, that's why we are on Twitch today instead of YouTube, and then from here on out we'll stick to YouTube until we can get multi-streaming worked out on this new system, because I've never used OBS before. I've always used Streamlabs, and we're using OBS today. So. Oh, okay. You are maidenless. Oh, I'm just so tempted just to brutalize him right now. Okay, also, to be fair, I have never actually played this game, like the base level game. I always play it through the seamless co-op mod, just because I, play with my friends through that typically with this game. And so this is going to be the first time I've played through the game where it has like the blood pools and everything like that. So that's going to be interesting. We killed our first thing, guys. We did it. Okay. Gotta decide kind of how I want to play this. Like what I want to farm, what I want to get. I think we have to get about 2 levels up first. I think that's the first like major thing we gotta do, is get 2 levels up. Because I think we can 2-hand the thing we're gonna use. And then after that we can kind of move on from there. The nice thing is, I think these... Oh, maybe not. We probably should have started with the other one that has 2 katanas. But I don't think I'm actually going to dual wield too much in this playthrough, unless we get another set of katanas. Let's rest of the side of grace. Oh yeah, we don't have the ability to level up yet. I was like, where's the level up? I need to see how much I need. We don't have that ability. Let's go get that ability. It's very important. We need to stop being maidenless. Oh, these kind of swing pretty slow. Expecting faster. Interesting. Oh yeah, absolutely, Apple E. I plan on it. So we were playing KOTOR when I first started getting popular with the other channel. I started doing KOTOR playthrough because I was like, hey, on my off days I want to play through some other Star Wars games. What would you guys want to do? And KOTOR was the one that won the poll that I did. But just I wasn't getting a lot of people showing up, which I'm fine with. It's not so much the fact that people weren't showing up. If it was just even one person, I'm happy to stream. And honestly, if I'm gonna play it anyways, might as well stream, right? And so I wouldn't have minded. It's just the problem is if you stream and like you're popular when you stream one game, but then you're not popular when you stream another game. Whoa, I'm guessing that was the sound for getting a subscriber, but it looks like my alert box isn't working. Let's take a look at that. Trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, you know what? I bet I know why. I think I have my alert box hidden behind my screen right now. Because I think I put out the alert box first and then I put out the other thing. Shows you how much I know about OBS. But yeah, it basically makes it so that way the YouTube algorithm is just like, oh, people don't like your content, so we're going to stop suggesting it. There is no way that you are going to make me lose one of my lives. And so, like, I didn't want basically it to interfere with my ability to get guides out to people. and so I stopped streaming KOTOR. And so I want to come back and stream KOTOR once again and finish that playthrough. So that is the plan, Appley, is to play some old Star Wars games on here as well, starting with finishing up my KOTOR playthrough. Hey, Zrevan, welcome, my friend. Where's... Okay. I got used to looking at different things on the screen. What do you guys think about the camera spot? Like, do you think you're fine with where it is, or should I move myself over so you can see my weapons or something? Come on. Oof, okay, so I don't interrupt attacks, got it. Insert General Kenobi. As soon as we get to the point where we can add emojis on the Twitch channel, we will. Same with YouTube, obviously. Okay. I think I'm starting to get back in the hang of this game. It's gonna be rough starting off. But welcome, my friend. It's good to see you, Sirens. This is not gonna go well in this area. Okay, so those ones I can stagger. Okay. Ooh. Kind of interesting because I can actually, you know, sit away from my desk a bit just because I'm playing with a controller. Because you definitely don't play this game on mouse and keyboard because that's just wild. Hey Soleil, welcome, my friend. It's good to see you. Be very, very sneaky. Wow, I'm actually impressed by how much backstab damage that was. Fun fact, in this game, the backstabs are actually deal less damage than just like general crits. And so if you can, you know, break someone's poise and that kind of thing, you can crit them from either the front or the back. You're going to want to crit them from the front because it'll deal more damage. Oh gosh, hurry. I didn't mean to do that. I hate how you have to be in like the perfect spot, otherwise it doesn't do it. Okay. I don't like that guy. I don't think we have like the weapons and tools to beat that guy. Gotta be honest. Ugh. The one thing that I wish this game had was I wish it had the whole almost Sekiro, almost almost Sekiro-like. It's not quite Sekiro-like, but the Jedi Fallen Order kind of parrying. I love that style of parrying so much. It's definitely based off of the Sekiro system, but I just love that style of parrying so much, and like the perfect dodges. It felt so smooth. Like I loved it so much. Savage Pacifist. Hey, randomly scrolled on Twitch on my phone because a board came across your stream. Oh gosh. Our first bot, guys. Our first bot. Huzzah. I wish I had the capacity to delete that right now, but unfortunately, the way my stream is working, it's a little iffy, so. Hey, Shiz Kebab. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Yeah, like the couple times that I've streamed on Twitch, every single time I get reached out by like solicitors, and it's I don't know, it's so bad, it's annoying. Like, just solicitors, people being like, I want you to pay me $400 to do a couple things for your channel. Stuff like that. Like, it's just all just really dumb stuff. But yeah, normally I'd be doing this on YouTube 100%. I prefer YouTube. But we had some technical difficulties on YouTube, so we were doing it here. Yep. Okay, sweet. Basically, all we need is 2 levels up, and we're gonna be doing straight fine. Okay, that's a solid amount of damage. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want to drop another life. Okay. Oh. I was rubbing my face. Leave me alone. Oh. Okay. Oh, dude, this game makes me tense up, especially when I'm out of practice. Okay, we've killed basically everyone in the camp. Let's get the last piece of gear, and we are good on this camp, and we can kind of move on. Just kind of move on, not fully move on, just kind of. But yeah, I gotta say, it's unfortunate that that bot stuff happens a ton on Twitch. But to be fair, the funny thing is, if Twitch works at all like YouTube, then the bots interacting with my channel might actually drum up it suggesting my stream to more people. Okay. Figured out how to beat those guys now. I'm picking it back up. I'm picking it up just piece by piece, just picking it back up. Have you guys played this game at all? Any of the other Dark Souls games? Let's see, I was 15, maybe 16, and Xbox does this games with gold thing where they give out free games every month, and Dark Souls 1 was the free game that month. And so I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to download it and try it out because I've heard, tons of people talk about how great the Dark Souls games are. And I played it for like 20 hours and only got through like the first set of bosses. And I was like, yeah, I don't think this is for me. Like, too glitchy, too clunky. Like, I feel like a newer version of this would work better for me. And sure enough, I love Jedi Fallen Order, and I love this game, and like, yeah, I have a major problem with a lot of the. Hi, buddy, how you doing? I have a lot of problems with, like, so for instance, in Sekiro, when I played Sekiro and tried out Sekiro, you'd check it and be like 17 frames from like when you hit the button to when he hits you, and it's a perfect parry. And then you try it again, and you measure, and it's 17 frames, and this time it's not a perfect parry, and you get hit. Like, it was just really inconsistent, and drove me nuts. I feel like this game is not nearly as inconsistent as other games, as well as Jedi Fallen Order feels that way, where it's not nearly as inconsistent. If I have the moveset down, I can basically dodge everything, and so I really appreciate about this game and the Jedi games. Okay, before we do this, we should probably double check the requirements, but I believe this weapon we want to use. Yeah. It's 18 dex. Yeah, so that's what we need, is an 18 on dex. Let's pop a golden rune real quick, actually. I think just one golden rune. We'll do a golden rune too, just in case. Just make sure we can get that second level. Yeah, it looks like we could have just done one. But hey, I'm fine with that. I did play a bit of Bloodborne. I'm not saying I got super far into Bloodborne, but I probably played Bloodborne for about 12 hours, and I really enjoyed it. My one problem with Bloodborne is I was playing on a PS4 Slim, and it just was not running very well. My Slim, I don't know what's up with the PS4 Slims, but they struggle pretty dang hard. I actually really enjoyed Bloodborne. I thought it was a really cool concept. I love the idea of parrying with a gun. I thought that was so funny and so much fun. And I love the atmosphere of Bloodborne, and especially the enemies in Bloodborne are much more what I enjoy. Jedi Fallen Order was a struggle for me because what I enjoy out of boss fights and that kind of thing are fast-paced, back and forth. I love fast-paced back and forth. And so Jedi Survivor, the boss fights in Jedi Survivor were like perfect for me. I loved it. Yes, they were difficult, but it felt so much back and forth and felt so cinematic, and I love that. Same with this game. There's quite a few battles where you go up against someone and it's just like you can go in back and forth, like Melania and stuff like that, where it's just back and forth. And like one of the first bosses you fight in Bloodborne is that other fellow hunter. And like that boss fight was so freaking cool. Like I loved that boss fight. No. I want to swap it. There we go. Sweet. Okay, now we can use our weapon that we just unlocked.
Oi, you there? Could you help us out, Kelly?
It's that bush right there. Hey, friend.
Some clod. You will just break. Thank you.
Yep, that's exactly why I hit this bush, not for any other reason.
Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, when they threw me out of the ken, so this is all I have to explain. Hope you.
Thank you for the mushroom. I do love me some good shrooms. But yeah, overall, loved the idea of Bloodborne. Really enjoyed it to start. I just never finished it, just because it was kind of glitchy on the PS4. And like, as I said, I'm not, I don't play video games that much. I used to play so much. Like, I probably have a solid, 1,000 hours into Call of Duty Black Ops 3, solid 2,000 hours into Halo 5. Like, I used to play video games a ton. I've played through Mass Effect 2 like 13 times. Like, I used to play video games a ton, but nowadays I just play them socially for the most part. I don't go out of my way to play games unless they really grip me. And the two games that have really gripped me recently, for like recent games, has been this and then Baldur's Gate 3. Those two have been the first two games in a lot of time that have been like, I'm gonna play through this game. Like, the only first-person shooter in recent times that I'm like, oh, this is amazing, I'm going to play through this whole game, that I can think of, is Titanfall 2. I loved the Titanfall 2 campaign. But yeah, just overall, I've gotten really picky with my gaming. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, I'll play Fallout occasionally. I'm playing through Fallout 4 again because I started watching the show. But that's mostly just, I play Fallout in the background while I watch Netflix. And, like, I started Fallout 4 when I started the show, which was probably 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And I've put 10 hours into Fallout 4 in a month. So that just shows you how little I've been playing video games lately. Oh, that campaign was a masterpiece, and it did something just absolutely gorgeous that it did was giving us new mechanics. I think the new mechanic stuff was just so cool. Like, I don't remember the name of the mission, but the mission where you can swap between timelines, I thought was the coolest level of like any game I'd played in a long time. Like that, I love it when they introduce mechanics like that. Even like small mechanics where they just add some interesting things, like Mass Effect's done it. I'm sure a lot of games have done it, but Mass Effect and Destiny 2 are the two that come to mind. Where like you're fighting on in an area where the sunlight is so intense because there's like no atmosphere that it's pain when you're in the lighted areas, and so you have to like hide in the shadows while you're fighting. I think it's so cool. And so like I just wish there was more of that kind of thing in a lot of games. But people just, they come up with some mechanics and they're like, you're just going to use these mechanics throughout the whole game. And, like, I don't know. I love it when they throw in just random wrenches into the combat and into, like, the way that you play the game. So you have to, like, kind of learn how you're going to do it with that one. Okay, let's see. We need to get to Caelid now. I'm trying to remember the way to Caelid. It's straight and then to the left, because left takes us over to a separate area. Straight takes us to Limgrave. Or, sorry, Southern Limgrave. We're in Limgrave right now. So this should be the way to... Yep, this is the way. Oh, I didn't know you chased me this far. What? I have never seen him come this far. That is wild. Oh, that scared the crap out of me, dude. Oh. Oh, that was wild. I could get some tears real quick. I don't remember what tiers those are, but there's some tiers that you can get right over here that don't require a boss fight. But yeah, so have all of you played through this game, or nah? Is this not the... Oh gosh, I hate rune bears. Worst creatures in the game, period. It's actually kind of entertaining when I first got this game because, like, I got it as a gift from a friend, and he loves Souls games. Like, he loves Souls games. And he was like, hey, you should play Elden Ring. We should all play Elden Ring together. They have a co-op mod. I was like, yeah, absolutely. We got the game, and, like, I started playing, like, every day because I was like, this game's great. And then he just stopped playing. I was like, oh, okay. And so I just kind of kept playing by myself and, like, you know, with some other friends and things like that. So it was just kind of interesting. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Ground Slam. I love Ground Slam. Ground Slam always makes me giggle. I do love the idea of Ashes of War in this game. I think it's a really cool concept, especially for, like, I love how you can make your weapons into different types of weapons. I love that so much. Oh, wow, these guys are weak. Oh, I guess this is, like, you know, the area before Southern Limgrave. We're going to spend the beginning of this stream and the beginning of this playthrough just trying to get ourselves some golden seeds, some sacred tears, and then we're gonna go straight into trying to get some levels up. That's kind of like our main 3 goals right now, are just trying to get some levels and get to the point where we can pick up a Moonveil. Because the moment we have Moonveil, I don't think we'll have any problems, but until we get a Moonveil, I think I'm gonna struggle a bit just with my current weaponry. So I'm gonna go through, kind of just go and get the golden seed. I'm gonna go kill the dragon over in Caelid, and then I think we'll go to Southern Limgrave and grab ourselves a set of sacred tears. I think there's 3 in Southern Limgrave, as well as 1 more golden seed in Southern Limgrave. And then at that point, I think we'll be ready to take on some bosses. Like, I'm pretty confident that we can go to Caelid and kill 1 boss in Caelid fairly easily if I still remember their moveset. If I don't remember their moveset, we're going to get absolutely stomped, which is going to be really sad. But their moveset isn't too hard, so I'm assuming there's 1 boss in Caelid we can take out, and I think it's a solid like 100,000 runes that we get from that boss. So where are we? Yeah. Okay. This road takes you right to where I'm trying to go then. Got it. Okay, sounds good, Appley. You have a wonderful night. It's always good to have you around. I was talking to a buddy of mine, or buddy is a strong word, mostly because I just met the guy like a couple weeks ago, and he works for Coke, and like so I see him quite often, and you know, I flirt with him, but then again, I flirt with everyone at work. It's just the go-to way that you interact with other people when you're at working. So you know, flirt with the guy. But you know, we ended up talking for quite a long time today. Today was like kind of our first full conversation where we talked back and forth, and he was telling me about like his, you know, when he was growing up, what he played. And so like he had a PS2 growing up, which I did as well, and I loved the PS2. PS2 had so many interesting games. And so we talked a lot about that, and like just how many games came out for the PS2 was wild. Like there's like 3 different Simpsons games we talked about. Like there was you know, like 10 different Star Wars games for PS2. Like there's just so many games from so many different IPs. Every movie had a game. I think, yeah, it was, I'm pretty sure it was during PS2 that the Incredibles game came out based off of the movie that never existed, with the Underminer and all of that. That's got canceled, got canned, and then they just continued to make the game because the studio's like, we still want to make money even though the movie's not going to happen. And like, yeah, there's just so many games. And then nowadays it's all just AAA studios or independent studios. There's no one actually just trying to make a game anymore. Like what used to be the studios were passionate and wanted to make games has become money grubbing companies and then passionate individuals, and that's kind of sad to me, honestly. Ooh, I honestly don't think we can kill the girl that's up here. I'm a little worried. Yes, I know how... I keep forgetting this is my first playthrough on the regular game, and so it keeps giving me, like, tips, and I'm like, I know, I get it, I understand. But, like... Come on, thin piece bones, give them to me. Thank you. Where is that grave site? I would love some golden runes. Okay, it's down there. Dang, is there a way to get down there without dying? I would like to get down there without dying. That looks survivable. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. For a game that's not built for platforming, there is so much platforming in this game. I feel like that's true of like all Souls games, though. Like, there's just way too much platforming for how much of a not platforming game it is. Ooh, Golden Rune 5. Very nice. Okay, is there a way to get back down? Where's the wind tunnel? Oh, it's way over there. I don't like that. Is there a way to get down from here that's not going to kill me? I can't climb back up this, can I? Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, oh, oh. That was scary. Grizzic, to answer your question. Good to see you, Grizzic. Sorry, brain froze there, realizing who was messaging. What we were talking about was the fact that it's uncertain for the perfect parrying. The timing, that's a death marker. I don't want to drop down there. The parrying is just very uncertain for no reason. Like I measured it before in recording, where it's like 17 frames from a hit is a perfect parry one time, but then another time to the 17 frames, same attack, same everything, and it's not a hit, and it bugs the crap out of me. And so that's what I was mentioning, is that like it just, the timing feels so off for some reason. Just like one time you get the timing perfect and it's good, and then the other time the timing is off and for some reason it just doesn't work. I feel like we just have to risk this. Okay, what is this? Because that was like way too short of a jump to actually die. Did this guy just run off a cliff? Okay, yeah, he just ran off a cliff. Oh, I love people. But yeah, so that's what we were talking about. Like, I love the world. I loved the atmosphere of the game. Like, I was enjoying the game. It just became problematic for me. I'm also not that good. Hey, but you played through all of Sekiro, so when you say you're not that good, you can't really say that you're not that good. Like, Sekiro is widely regarded as one of the hardest games to exist. Like, it's not something you can be like, I'm not good at games, but I've beaten one of the hardest games. Interesting. Was that in a patch recently? I wonder if that's just part of the co-op mod. And the like, normally you can get up to the doorway. I wonder if that changed at some point. I just didn't know about it. Ooh, hyper armor. Don't like that. Oh! Why? Come on, run out. Thank you. I was actually genuinely, like, really worried about that fight, but that was a lot easier than I was expecting. I am down for that. 3,000 runes, that's like 3 levels up. Sweet. I am so down for that. Okay. But yeah, those are the type of fights that I was talking about earlier that I really enjoyed from Bloodborne, and I really enjoy in this game. Is there's a lot of fights where it's just you one-on-one with someone that's like just as agile as you, and I love those types of fights. It's the same thing with Jedi Survivor. It's why I loved a lot of the boss fights with Jedi Survivor. Oh, this is where she takes me to the round table.
To determine if you had the it seems my torrent had your measure, whereas I merely pretended.
You merely pretended?
One other thing.
You're gonna hurt my feelings like that?
Place of time. Very well.
Yeah, let's go.
My hand rest upon you.
Good luck, dude. You got this. Wipe Anastasia. It's wild that I've put so many hours into this game and I still haven't done everything in it. Like, I technically have it 100%ed. I technically have all of the achievements done. But like I still have not done like all the boss fights and everything because there's so many like side quests and stuff, and so many of the side quests lock you out if you like do another side quest, which always is annoying to me. Okay, so we finished our dexterity. Let's start pumping some. Ooh. Isn't it 12, 18, 26 for the requirements for Moonveil? So we're going to need to put some strength in at some point. But, like, I feel like we need to throw some vigor in because we just can't afford to die. So, we'll throw some levels into vigor. Okay, well, yeah, let's just use all of those and just kind of get a couple levels up under our belt. I don't care. Okay. I think 15 will be good for that, and then let's get our strength up to 12, because I think that's the requirement for Moonveil. I'm going to laugh when it's not. I just wasted some stuff. Sorry. I make it a habit of always destroying all the furniture, because no one should have a place to sit down. How dare they think that they should have a place to sit down? I mean, might as well just upgrade one of my scimitars. Scimitars? I always called them scimitars as a kid. I think they're called scimitars. Who knows, though? Oh, bless you, poopers. Oh, a big sneeze. Okay. I don't have any bell bearings, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, thank goodness. I can buy another one of the swords that I use. Rune arcs aren't going to be super helpful right now. Oh, we are all also, side note, I know we haven't talked about this, but I'm definitely not going with any ashes. It's just, I don't know. I never play this game with ashes. Okay. Oh, I really don't want to go down and fight that guy without another weapon. That guy is a pain in the butt. We'll come back to him. Oh, drawstring lightning. I hate dogs so much. What is that? Oh, it's rot. For a second I thought it was bleed. My endurance is not doing great, guys. I don't know what it is. My nose bugs the shiz out of me when I stream. Moving you guys just a hair. Nope, that wasn't right. I genuinely can't tell a difference. Okay. Now all we gotta do is get to the other side of Caelid without dying, basically. That is our entire goal. Oh, I hate the dog T-Rex thingies. I really don't want to deal with the dog T-Rexes. Okay, we're still at 1 death, which is not bad for how far we've made it so far. You know, we've gotten ourselves a couple golden seeds. We've gotten ourselves a couple levels up, defeated Anastasia. Like, honestly, after we do what we're doing right now, I think we're good to face our first major boss, which I think, honestly, I think we just might go straight in for, like, the Big Bertha and take out the 100,000 rune boss in this area, because if we can take that out, it'll solve so many of our problems overall. I forgot to grab a, what is it, gold pickled foulfoot to get the extra runes from killing this dragon, but I don't mind, like, honestly. Let's not die to fall damage. I don't like that. Oh, map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Oh! A girl just messaged me and asked me how his YouTube is going. I can't tell if that is an offer. Also, I'm unsure how she got my number. Gonna be honest. Yeah, like, trying to figure out how she got my number. Not that it's a bad thing, but... Do I still get that? Okay, sick. I was gonna say, I'll be really sad if I don't get that. Just check something real quick. Whoops. Oh. I hate that I have to have my controller ported. So when I built my PC, I didn't bother to get a Bluetooth motherboard. And I've never bothered to, you know, go and get the Bluetooth connection, do all of the wiring and that kind of thing. And so, like, I don't have a way to actually use Bluetooth with my computer, which is really, really depressing. But hey, it's whatever. We deal with what we have. Let's take a look. There we go. Okay, sick. Let us keep going. These dragons are a pain in the butt. I honestly would rather fight a boss dragon than these little dragons, because I don't know what it is, but I feel like they just cheese the crap out of you. Okay, let's see what they got. Rune Arc, very nice. Somber 9. I think I even have a Somber 1, and I have a Somber 8 and a Somber 9. And I don't think I can get a Somber 7 until, like, way far into the future. Okay. There's a weird kind of, like, in-between in this game where, you know, I'm trying to, like, find a balance between being stressed and not being stressed. Because, like, I need to be paying attention, but I also need to be, like, completely relaxed so that way I can, like, dodge every attack. It's just a super weird, like, separation between, like, what you're trying to do. And if I can achieve that inner zen, then I can defeat any boss in this game. I believe in myself. I will manifest a win no matter what happens. Smithing Stone 7, Smithing Stone 7, Swoon Swords. I love Swoon Sword keys. Every time my buddy would try to say Stone Sword key, he would always say Swoon Swords by accident. And so we've just taken to calling them Swoon Swords in general. Okay. Now, it's time, my friends, for the most riveting gameplay you shall ever see. Oh, we have a oh, that was the wrong one. We have a shield? I didn't even realize that. Sick. This is gonna be riveting, guys. You have no idea. Absolutely no idea. About to blow your guys' mind with how insane this gameplay is gonna be. If I can find a spot where I can hit it. There we go. Let me do it right here. Sweet. The good news is, this isn't the co-op mod. So one of the biggest downfalls, is one of the best things about the co-op mod, but it's also one of the biggest downfalls of the co-op mod, is that it knows that you're playing with other people, and so it makes the game much harder per person that you add in, up to like 100 players. And so you end up with, like, you know, you're going against someone and you're like, I'm going to use bleed. Bleed takes twice as much to bleed someone, and so this is so much easier when you're playing in single player versus the co-op mod. Like, there's at one point I played a match with 4 people, and so there was 5 of us total, and which was a wild amount of people to play with. And it made it so that way every boss was so incredibly hard. We had one guy that was a strict, like, he just sat there and buffed us. That was his whole job, was just to buff the team and heal the team. And it was the only thing that really kept us from dying. Like, it was wild. I love the co-op mod, though. It's so freaking cool. It just makes the game so much fun to play with friends. You can use torrent. You can use torrent with your allies. You can, you know, go from area to area. During boss fights, if one of you dies, you just start spectating the remaining living people. If you die when you're going about the world, instead of having to be resummoned, instead it gives you a rot, is what it's called. And so you respawn at the site of grace, and your allies are still fighting wherever you were there with them. And you respawn at the site of grace with a rot. If you collect too many rots, you end up dealing like 1 damage, having 1 health, having, you know, 1 stamina, and so you can't really do anything. And so it just keeps gimping you until eventually you really can't do anything but die. And so it's fairly balanced overall. So I really enjoy it. And then if anyone accidentally hits the site of grace and they're just like, oh, I'm going to sit at the site of grace, you're like, okay, sounds good, except that I'm in the middle of a fight and you just respawned everything I just killed. So it gets a little dangerous, but it's a lot of fun. I love it. Ugh, the most riveting of gameplay. Guys, you don't even know. Okay, one more bleed proc and we win. Win. We cheese. We be cheesing, bro. Perfect. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to give it a sec. We're not going to immediately rush to the side of grace because he's going to die, which will give us runes. And then a couple dragons usually die as well. So you'll actually get a couple more runes if you just wait for a second. And if you forget to wait, you can end up making it so you don't get the other dragons. So, okay. I think that's all the dragons. So we are Gucci. Let's get those level ups and let's see if we can't solo a boss. One try, you know. Okay, we're gonna bring this up to 20. We have enough strength and dexterity. Now we just need our intelligence up. Okay. We almost have our intelligence up to the point where we can use Moonveil, which is super, super nice. Unfortunate that, like, the intelligence really isn't gonna help us right this moment. But what we can actually do Not that one. We're gonna want Kalem Ruins. Before we go fight the boss, let's go get some magic that we can use that will make our lives significantly easier while we don't have Moonveil, and should help us get the Moonveil. Stay away from the flame-throwing mobs. Hate those guys so much. So for those of you here, if you are not just lurking and you're just listening and you can't, you know, actually watch or anything, but hey, if you have access to the comments, if you can chat, tell me, what is your favorite game overall? Like, it's an interesting question, because it's, you know, overall it's hard to say anything is your favorite. And so just like name one of your top 5. You don't necessarily have to name your favorite, because you might sit here for the next 10 years trying to figure out what your favorite is. As for me, the Mass Effect series is probably my favorite series of games I've ever played by myself. But as like a game that's like overall one of the most perfect games that I've ever played that I just absolutely loved, I might have to go with Halo 3. Because Halo 3 had an excellent campaign that I absolutely loved. It had a great multiplayer. It had great support from the community. It had really fun glitches. It added Forge mode, which Forge mode was like groundbreaking at the time. And like I still go back and play the game, and like I have zero complaints about the graphics or anything, which was really, really cool. Zarevan, your message got held for review because you said the word blew me away, and it immediately thought you were talking about another kind of blowing. Oh gosh, that's funny. But I will read your comment out loud regardless, so you don't have to type it out again. I think it's probably going to be SWTOR for me. The Old Republic, really, that's actually an interesting one. Like, I don't get me wrong, I did enjoy the Old Republic quite a bit, and I've been thinking about getting back into it. In fact, I was thinking of streaming it on this channel with Asteroid Mech, actually, because Asteroid Mech and I have talked a bit about playing the game together. And I know enough about the game that I can teach him some stuff, and we can kind of, like, you know, start off a playthrough. So I think it's definitely something that looks like fun. But it's the earliest game I remember playing that just blew me away with how incredible the story design was. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I love KOTOR, and those were some of my like earliest games memories, was like playing through the KOTOR games. But like, I don't know, the gameplay is just not the greatest for me. The story is. The story's there. Like Mass Effect, that's why it's one of the best, is because the story and the gameplay were just amazing. How about that Mass Effect 3 ending, though? Ugh. Dude, well, let's put it this way. Oh my gosh, am I gonna die right here just because I wanted a golden rune? Nope. Let's hit the side of grace and get rid of that, because I don't want to deal with that. So Mass Effect 3 is like my favorite third-person shooter just in general. I love the gameplay of Mass Effect 3. I actually loved playing the multiplayer of Mass Effect 3. I played so much of it. The campaign of Mass Effect 3 I have played through only once, and it was before they added the extended ending. I've never played the DLCs. I've never played anything because I was so depressed by the ending, and it hurt my soul. You can keep going for the story. Yeah, I've been wanting to finish the bounty hunter storyline for years. The problem is I'm not good at playing video games by myself. If I'm not playing with other people, it becomes a lot rougher to keep playing. I'll just hit a point where I'll kind of lose interest. Which, oh shiz. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I hate this. I hate this. Nope. 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 Sorry, I just realized who got summoned. I don't think I'm good enough to fight this character. Like, I have zero confidence with this fight. That's why. Oh. Okay. Ah! Oh, that's the wrong flask. Drink it. I am so scared that she's gonna just spam the waterfowl dance or whatever it's called. Ah! Oh, there's number 2. There's number 2. Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. I wasn't sure if she did the whole thing. Unfortunately, she does. Okay. Well, we'll have our total amount on screen here soon. But that is now our second death of 100. Yeah. As soon as it popped me off of Torrent, I was immediately like, oh no. I know exactly what fight this is. I've never done it at this low of level. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're gonna try and stay away from those islands over there, and we're gonna see if we can go this way instead and not have her spawn. Because holy crap. But yeah, I've been meaning to get around to finishing the bounty hunter storyline. It's just so hard for me to finish a game, especially nowadays. I don't know. It's a problem with my ADHD 100%, and it always kind of has been. Especially if I see something coming. If I see something coming, I immediately get like less impressed by a movie, show, or game. Like, you know, spoiler free, but let's just say they pull something in Uncharted 1 and then they pull the same thing in Uncharted 3, and so I stopped playing Uncharted 3 on the second to last level because I was like, oh, they just did this again. Well, that's stupid. This is gonna happen. And so I stopped playing, and I didn't even like confirm my suspicions. I was like, you know, let's see if they actually did that. No, I was just like, oh yeah, it's this, and sure enough, it was. Oh no. And so my brother eventually forced me to play through it because he wanted to talk about it, and so I played through it, and sure enough, it was exactly what I was expecting. So, you get to pick Hollow Knight for my favorite. Love everything about it. Hollow Knight is on my list. It's a game I've played once for like not long whatsoever. Like I think I played probably a total of like maybe 30 minutes into the game. So yeah, like nothing. But you know, I've heard great things. That one, so Hollow Knight and Ori and the Blind Forest are two games that have been on my list forever that I still have not gotten around to. I've listened to a couple songs from the soundtrack of Hollow Knight, and oh, the soundtrack is amazing in Hollow Knight. Oh, stay away from that. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's funny because I used to play tons of single player games and do a lot of single player gaming. It's just yeah, it's harder nowadays. I used to love playing games by myself and, you know, going through single player games, especially story driven games. But like it's just gotten harder and harder as I've gotten older, especially just justifying the time. Like I'll start playing and I'll be like an hour in, I'm like, okay, I need to go do something else. Like I'm wasting too much time. Dude, that branch scared the shiz out of me. I thought I just happened upon the dragon that's over here. I'm like, bro, I didn't think the dragon was this early. Thought I was down the road a bit. Yeah, the dragon should be right there, yeah. Okay, where am I? Let's get the map really quick. We have our spells, or our one spell that we need, and our meteor staff, and so we can kind of go from here to start fighting bosses and everything as we work towards getting ourselves a moon veil. That's what it's called. You know what I'm talking about with I say. You know? A map of Caelid. Poor Ferrith. Okay, I think we got this. I think. Methinks. Also, I'm curious. Don't I have it set to... I do have it set to 1080. I wonder why it's flickering between 2K and 1080. Because every time I tab out, that's what it does. It's kind of weird. Okay, so let's give ourselves a... Not a flail. A meteorite staff. Remove that. We're still medium load, which is good. Let's see if we can't throw on some better armor. Okay, that's basically all we have. I don't know if we'll survive this, but we are certainly going to try. Oh, it helps if we... we need our spell, don't we? Yeah, that would help. Okay. The air tunnel's over here, right? There it is. Okay. And we're gonna skirt around this boss for a second. So this is the boss we're gonna fight, but I want to go grab the memory stone that's up here and the site of grace, and then from there we can kind of figure out what we want to do next after we kill this guy, which most likely we're going to try and kill this guy and then we're going to immediately try and go for the moon veil. It's kind of my plan right now, because if we can get the moon veil, then I think we'll be good to basically go through every boss for the next 3 bosses of like the main named bosses. Solid golden runes. I love how lucrative it is going to Caelid early. Okay, fun fact about this specific tower. So each of these towers has a way that you're supposed to unlock them, and each one is different. I still don't know how to do this tower. I have played this game so many times. I have no idea how to do this tower. Like, not one bit. Because I just do that every time. Like, it's just... I don't know. One of these days I'll actually figure out how to do this tower, but it's not today. Okay. Sick. We now have the memory stone, and we are on the side that has the, what is it called? The Statue of America, I think it is. So that way we can respawn if we do end up dying to this guy, and we can respawn right in front of him and die to him again. So. Yes, Fulgur. Okay, we have it equipped, right? Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Oh, let's see how well I can do this. I'm gonna take some time here for a second. Okay, this is a run. Misread the attack. Well, there's one more, guys. +1. We are now up to 3 deaths. Stake of America, not Statue of America. Stake of America, that's what they're called. That's right. Okay. Okay, yeah, I definitely think this is doable. I definitely think it is. I've done this before, no hits. Game's stuttering a bit. That was, ooh, I did that one a little early. That was my bad. Dang it! Oh, I dodged the wrong direction. Oh, is this where the run ends, guys? Up to 4. Up to 4. Come on. I can do this fight. I used to do this fight so easily. Oh, I forgot to pick up my runes last time, too. Oh. Okay. I'm done. I've tried. I tried. That is way too many deaths for me to sit here and be like, yes, we're going to sit here and keep going. I'm obviously out of practice on this fight. We've already lost our runes. We're going to move on to Southern Limgrave, collect some more supplies, go through Southern Limgrave really quick, and then we will come back around to this once we have our Moonveil. Unfortunately, this is actually the closest site of Grace, I believe. I used to be so good at this game, and now I suck. Yeah, that kind of made me sad because I used to be able to do that guy with like literally no deaths, and now I'm so rusty. I'm not gonna bother with the convoy. At this point, most enemies aren't worth my time in Limgrave, actually, which is kind of interesting. Ooh. What is that one talisman that you can get from Fort Ferret? I'm wondering if that's worth using. Like, because if I'm gonna go get it, what I have to do is I have to prep the what is it called? this thing, the Memory of Grace, and I have to basically teleport out of there because I don't think I'm a high enough level to actually clear Fort Ferrith at my current, like, gear. Making me want to get back into it. Hey, Grizzic, I'm just saying. If you want to get the co-op mod, I'm down. My brain was like, yes, there is a thing that'll fling stuff at you over here. And so I was prepared for it, and then I zoned out there for a second while I was writing, and then it almost hit me in the face, and I was like, oh, that's right, I shouldn't zone out right now. But yeah, I honestly really enjoy this game. Like, it's so satisfying. Once you get down the timing for certain fights and, like, certain types of creatures and stuff, and, like, it's such a satisfying game. Like, it becomes less of a, like, a fighting game and more of a rhythm game at that point, which is super interesting to me. Oh, sick. This is the most important one you could possibly get. I've used it so many times. Mighty Shot. I've honestly never used it once. Like, literally not once. Also, by the way, how is the audio for you guys? Like, I didn't really have time to test it too much because I had to, you know, switch to Twitch and all of that and get a Twitch up and going. But, like, is the music volume, my volume, and the game volume fairly balanced? I should probably grab the map. Leave me alone. I just want to eat my grub. No complaints? Sweet. Okay. Ah! I forget that when you have something up on your screen, it doesn't let you jump until after you get rid of it. I was panicking so hard. Oh gosh. There we go. Dude, I was so jealous of my buddy the first time he played. He got the Gollum Great Bow right there, which is one of the best bows in the game. Like, the first time he played, first time he killed that guy, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, the only time I've ever gotten it, I had to farm, like, the 2 golems that have it, like, 7 times. Okay, so we have a seed. Name the one who takes your seed. It's a wild callback to an interesting meme. Oh, I can't believe we're already up to 5 deaths. That hurts my soul. Oh, that's painful. Okay. 5 deaths, 5 deaths. Okay. I really don't want to restart this playthrough, but it's fine. It'll be more painful when we, actually, like, restart it later on, too, so. I don't remember where the 3 turtles are for this. Does anyone remember where the 3 turtles are so they can help me out? Okay, there's one right here. There's one in a bush somewhere. Where is the poopers? Isn't there one in a bush somewhere? Good luck with the whole not dying thing. To you as well, Grizik. Good luck with the whole not dying thing, but in real life. You know, I've heard it's kind of a hard thing to do. Yes, I know the poopers is right here. Where's the third one? I can never remember where the third one is. Where is that third one? Wait, isn't it above you somewhere? It's like hanging in a tree, right? Is that right? Try Spirit Smith. Yeah, I know. To get the... That's to get that. Where is the third turtle? Where is the thirdle, if you will? Ah. It is in a bush. I found it, guys. Don't worry. Okay. Don't think I've heard this song yet. Memory Stone. That's one more spell slot. I could have rolled off that. Okay, now we just need the 3 sacred tears. Oh, we're technically, if we get a certain thing in this area, we're actually technically high enough level to actually get Moonveil right now and get it unlocked. Or not unlocked, but rather we can wield it. We can get it unlocked anytime that we want to kill that boss, but... Hey, rat. Rats? I hate rats. They drive me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. Rubber room with rubber rats. Rats? I hate rats. They drive me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rubber rats. Rats? I hate rats. They drive me crazy. There you go. Caught the thing that I was trying to get. Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. I need to go and watch that movie again. One of these days I'll get around to reading the book. Like, I read the book for what was it, Howl's Moving Castle, which was interesting. Like, it very much felt like old school fantasy. And it was very different than the movie. But, like, you know, Princess Bride, I've never gotten around to reading the book for Princess Bride. I've just watched the movie. Granted, I have watched the movie a lot. Like, you know, as a kid, I probably watched it a couple times a year as a kid. I have no idea what that is. I don't know if that's... No one click on that link, please. Yeah, no one click on that link, please. Mostly because I'm just worried about your guys' computer safety. I have no idea. I'm guessing that's just another bot on Twitch. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the whole Twitch bot thing where, you know, they have 101 different bots. That's like one of the big problems I'm seeing with Twitch right now. It's just, it feels like there's just so many bots on Twitch. Okay, 2 more tiers to go, and then I'm gonna try, what is it called? Erdtree avatar. So the one we just fought and died a couple times to, we're gonna fight a weaker version and get the moveset down, and then we'll kind of circle back around to the Big Bertha in Caelid again, and we'll try her again. Gotta touch grass. Can't forget to touch grass. We still have plenty of health. Yay, Rainbow Stone! That's all what I always wanted. Ooh, can I get these guys' armor? These guys' armor is so incredibly good for low levels. It's actually great throughout the whole game. It's a great lightweight set of armor that has like good resistances and stuff. Fear not, I'm here to save you. Okay, Sacred Tier number 2 for Southern Limgrave. There's a shield right over there, but the shield doesn't even block full physical resistances, so it's like, I don't know. It's just, it's not worth it at all. Okay, there's another tier. Okay, last tier is down here, and then we will hit up our boss fight. Yep. Literally, as soon as I saw the chat message, I was like, oh, I bet you anything this just says dog. It's a doge. If you are building a faith build when you're playing this game, this is the spot to come, is right here. This area just down those stairs is a faith weapon that is fantastic and can be used throughout the entire game. Okay, and there's our last tier. Sweet, our elixirs should do some solid work for us now. Let us go fight an Erdtree avatar and redeem ourselves, because that first Erdtree avatar was real bad. Sorry, he looked at me funny. I really need to do my mixed physic too. I completely forgot about my mixed physic. My fixed music. There we go. We don't want any of these guys chasing us into the boss fight, so I am going to clear them a little bit. See, in this area, we aren't getting one tapped, and that's what matters. This is where we're supposed to be at this level. Okay. See, I feel like I'm redeeming myself now. I feel like I'm doing good. I feel so much better about myself all of a sudden. Ooh, that was very close. I'm glad he missed, because that was definitely one that I mistimed. Okay. Sick. I feel like I redeemed myself a bit right there. And the bubble tier, I want to say, is helpful. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure the bubble tier is the one that I'm looking for. And we'll go do one more boss fight down here, redeem ourselves a bit more. I'll feel a little bit better about myself, and it's also a great talisman for us, if I recall correctly. Honestly, I think this fight actually is a little harder than the one we just did. My biggest problem with that guy that we were going against, I honestly think we don't have the damage to take him out. The other Erdtree avatar. We don't have any more flasks, so let's hit the site of Grace real quick and get a couple flasks, and then we'll head in and actually take that guy out. We are actually going to sort our flasks just a bit. I want 3 and 3. I think 4 and 2 is going to be good. I'm trying to remember if there are any other golden seeds that are like easily accessed. I can think of one in Caelid that is easy to. Ooh, 2. I think I can think of 2 in Caelid that are easy to access. But I think all the rest of them that are in Limgrave are all like past. I think there's just one past the. There's one past Margit, I think. Right? Or is it on the way to Margit? I think it's on the way to Margit, actually. Oh, here we go, guys. Oh. Helps if I have a swan stored. I forgot about that. Mobby. Okay, now I can do it. Enter the Evergall, or Everjail, whatever you want to call it. Hey, this guy's fighting this person. Oh, that's rough, buddy. doing significantly less damage in his second phase. How? No, you don't. Leave me alone. That's our last use. Don't like that. Nope. Oh, I was itching my leg. Ah! Bad. Bad. Done. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad we have a magic build. Okay, we got Radagon Scar Seal now. Which I honestly don't think is a great idea to use. I don't know. It increases damage taken as well as increasing some solid stats. Okay. So that's all of the tiers down here. I think we're at a point where we can try... I mean, we can try a couple different things overall. But I think the thing we're going to have to go for is try and get ourselves... a Moonveil. I think we're at that point where Moonveil's kind of the play. Do we have any golden runes? How much does a 8 give? Ooh, that's almost a level up, isn't it? Yeah, only 400 more. Do we have a golden rune too? Yes, we do. Oh, you know, it was 406, wasn't it? Fine, we'll use a golden rune 1. Whatever. Okay, now we just gotta find the little butthole in the map. Oh, I aggroed something. Yeah, this little guy is what we're looking for. Is there a way to get down without killing myself? Okay, here we go. Ooh, hello. This could be another level up for us. Nope, that is basically nothing. Dang. Sad. Okay. This is where we find our Moonveil. Out of stamina. Okay, we're good. I do not want to lose a life to fall damage. Hey, a Somber 2. Sweet. I really hope there's a Somber 1 somewhere in here, just so that way I have something to level up my, my Moonveil to level 1, and then I can go to level 2. Okay, so basically if I bum rush this entire cavern, I should be able to get to the end and then hit the side of grace on the other side. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Oh, that's right. I'm not one-shotting people anymore. Oh, gosh. Just keep going. Just keep running. Just keep running. What do? We run. Run. Okay. Okay, we made it to the other side. Just rest, rest, rest. Okay, they're gone. Sweet. I feel like what we're gonna need to do is probably reallocate our flasks and do something like that for this boss fight. This boss fight is in a very small room, and I'm really worried about it because these guys are rough. And not like a bark kind of rough, like an actual rough kind of rough. Okay, so far, none too shabby. He's just using his basic attacks. Okay. Get the crit. Don't like being stuck on things. Come on. Heck yeah. Another poise break. Okay. We're doing good. We're cheesing the boss, guys. We're cheesing him. Oh gosh, this is the part that I am not gonna be good at. Oh! Okay, we're doing good. Okay, that should break his poise. Nope. Please break his poise. Thank you. Okay, we're down to one flask. One more hit should do the trick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. And there's our moon veil, guys. There's our moon veil. Okay. We don't have enough stats to wield it, right? No, we have exactly enough stats. I didn't realize it was 23. I thought it was 26. Heck yeah, guys. Oh. Okay, so now let's get rid of that and do that. And just like that, we now have our sword of choice. We don't have any somber ones, right? Okay, let's see if we can find some somber ones in this place since we kind of just ran through the whole thing. Let's work our way back now and get those somber smithing stones if we can find them. Because if we can find a somber one in here, it'd go a long ways. Because otherwise, I think I know where we'd have to go, and I'm not a fan. Oh, yeah, solid damage. Okay. Ow! Jerk. Come on, come on, climb. Ooh, hello. You know what? we should probably rest of the site of grace before we go any farther, because we definitely are, like, you know, out of flasks right now. And I don't like the idea of being out of flasks in this place. Hey, Alexander.
Where did you spring this was supposed? What's going on here? Oh, I am the warrior Jar.
Iron Fist Alexander. Love Alexander. He's my favorite character. Okay. Sweet. So we now have our overall, we have our Moonveil, finally. We are kind of like in the right spot to keep going at this point. Oh. Okay. Now we're where we want to be. Oh, hi. Gosh, I love the Moonveil so much. We're gonna need a little bit more mind to be able to get another hit out of it before we are running out. Ah, it's not death. Gosh dang it. Give me your armor. Just a mushroom? Fine. Jerk. Well, fine then. Okay, so still at 5 deaths, and we have our Moonveil. That's huge. Nope. You guys aren't gonna hurt me. Too bad. Whew. Don't like that. Okay. Doing good so far. I think I'm going to switch to 3 and 3 when it comes to flasks. I think that'll probably be our best bet. I was definitely trying to go for a backstab there, but I guess not. Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. Is there not a single one down here? It'd be really sad if there wasn't one. I'm so glad I actually hit him. Bounced off the wall there. Oh, I missed. Wow, a headbutt does a lot of damage. Okay, we got a lot of smithing stones, but is there really not a smithing stone or a somber one in here at all? Okay, this is why we target. Oh, okay. I don't have anything equipped to my tier. Dang. Okay. We aren't doing too shabby. Yeah, okay, so no Somber in here. That's the side of Grace. I don't want to hit the side of Grace because then I'm going to get screwed. As much as I want to because I am out of health. Period. But I want to see if there's anything in this room. I know the Cross Naginata is in this room. Okay, so there's 2 regular smithing stones. I don't really need regular smithing stones. Yeah. Let's just get to the side of Grace and get out of here. I'm not dealing with that with this little health. Especially when my mixed physic isn't anything right now. It's just sitting there as a waste of space, basically. Kind of like me. Okay. Sick. Hey, Alexander. Are you Alexander Hamilton? Are you at my service, sir? Have you been looking for me? I'm getting nervous. Okay. So, we are officially out of the Moonvale Tunnel. And I think it's finally time that we can actually beat this boss. I think we can also beat Margit, honestly, at this point. I think we're at that point where I think Margit's gonna be 0 problems whatsoever. So let's end with us fighting Margit, because I do gotta get some stuff done today, and so I've got about 20 minutes left before I gotta get going. That should be plenty of time for us to first try Margit, and then call it a night. Golden seed, very nice. Make sure we don't get hit. Okay, sick. And we have another charge. So we'll do 4 and 3. And then we'll level up once. Okay, so we have enough intelligence, strength, dexterity to use this. I think we'll get our mind up to the point where we can use it an additional time. Because right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And can we use that last little bit? No, we cannot. So yeah, we need our mind a couple points up so we can use it 5 times. And then at that point, we'll be able to start dumping into Vigor and just get our health up, so that way we can make sure that we don't die. Why, thank you. Oh yeah, I still haven't gotten the spirit summoning bell from what's her bucket, Renala or whoever it is. Ronnie? Is it Ronnie that gives you the spirit bell? I can't remember. Whoever it is, I still haven't gotten it from them. Oh, I'm out of magic. Okay, back up to full magic. We're good. Hey, buddy. Oh. Okay, sick. Let us end with this boss fight. Do I have enough golden runes to give myself another level up? I feel like I do. 2,000. 1,600. How many do I need? 8,200, and I'm at 7,700. 7,700. Okay, so that right? I think that's right. I don't know. I'm doing quick math here because I don't want to actually do math. Okay. We were upgrading Mind, so we can try and get that extra use of Moonveil. Should we summon him? Nah. We'll do this fine.
Foul tarnished.
'Tis I, foul tarnished. It's pronounced tarnished. I'm sorry.
By the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Perfect. Okay.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Oh, that was close. Ah! Oh, I thought I was circling hard enough. I thought I was circling hard enough. Gosh dang it. Okay. 6 deaths. One day we'll have our counter on screen. Unfortunately, today's not that day. Okay. Dang, we were doing good too. Oh. Get wrecked. Gosh, I am so focused right now. Oh, this is stressful, dude. I gotta say, deciding to do this playthrough has been stressful. Oh. Get wrecked. We got this, dude. Heck yeah. One death for one of the named enemies. That is none too shabby. My 180 runes that I had laying on the ground. Okay, solid. Sweet. Okay, so first name boss down. I think we're finally at the point where I might be comfortable enough to beat the boss in Caelid and get us a couple more runes, push us a little bit farther. Next time on the docket, so we're probably going to end here, but next time on the docket is definitely going to be finding a Somber Smithing Stone 1 and maybe a 3 if we can find it. I don't remember where any 3s are offhand, but I'm sure we can find some good stuff around here, but I know for a fact where a Somber Smithing 1 is. So we'll get ourselves a Somber Smithing 1, get our Moon Veil leveled up, and I hope to have Godric beaten by next time, as well as the boss in Caelid. We'll see if we have time for Renala as well, but that's basically going to be it for today. So far, it's been a rough first day. Honestly, a rough first day. First name boss, 6 deaths in. That's pretty rough. But we're going to be fiddling with some settings. We're going to be posting this on YouTube, and we're going to have it up and running on YouTube, and we're going to look into multi-streaming and everything. I'm using all new stuff for this, and so it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve on my side when working with this channel, because, you know, I'm using a completely different software. But hopefully it'll be a fun time. So thank you guys so much for watching, each and every one of you, those who stayed for a second or those who stayed for a whole minute. I appreciate each and every one of you and love you with all my heart. It has been fun to have you guys here. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to end a stream at this point, which, you know, will be kind of interesting. Glitch hard. It's hard, actually. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.